Happy cat.
The interim lightweight championship is on the line. A rematch for the title. Because of you, we see lives changing every day. Please call or go online now. Everyone is here. Please call or go online now.
So I just wanted to take a quick minute here, but ultimately it has been a really successful weekend with my new cat. I was astonished to find that he took so quickly to my apartment and to me. He like immediately, it's almost like he knew that this is going to be his new place and that I was going to be his new human. Like, he accepted it. He was super fine with it. Like, he made himself right at home, got comfortable, was purring, you know. We had a wonderful weekend, pretty much. Only had one incident where he had this little obsession with one of my plastic plants. It kind of looks like grass, and he was nibbling at it and threw it up. So I just got rid of the whole plant, you know. Don't want to take any unnecessary risks, but he's been fine. He doesn't chew on anything else. It was just that because it looked like grass, or maybe it had a certain smell to it. I don't know. But going through a few trial and error situations. But he is not your typical house cat. He is 3 or 4 generations from an Asian leopard. So he's kind of, you know, on the side of like an exotic pet, but yet domesticated. They definitely have different qualities than a regular house cat. So, for one, they're obsessed with water. Because in the wild, you know, leopards and big cats, they have no problem with water. So, as I would find out, I almost thought he was going to jump in the bathtub with me and have a bath with me. But he's pretty respectful of me, actually. He's very intelligent. In fact, I have to be careful with this one. He learns things pretty fast. I've noticed him observing me, you know, watching me, and then he'll like kind of try to learn it himself. I saw him, you know, he seems fascinated with me flushing the toilet, and he was watching me like turn the flusher down, and I'm like, I could see the wheels turning in his head. He's going to learn how to flush the toilet. He knows how to open doors. You know, not the front door, but other kind of doors. Yeah, this one he's not a regular house cat. He has more like dog-like qualities than anything. He wants my attention at all times. And he's always on my lap. When I lay down, he'll lay on me. But he does give me my privacy at the same time. In fact, like when I'm sleeping, he lets me sleep throughout the whole night. He'll sleep at the feet, like by my feet. Like on my feet, and then he won't like crawl on me or anything until he sees me open my eyes. And then when I open my eyes, that's when he comes up to me, comes up to my face, gives me loving. He actually started head-bunting me the next morning after, so that's how I knew that he had accepted me. So My motherly instincts are already kicking in. Like, I want to go to the pet store after work, and I'm going to go buy him some things. But yeah, I'm going to go buy him a cat tree. I have my eye on one that's about $150, but going to go get him a cat harness. You know, these kind of cats, you got to be careful with them. I don't want him to be an outside cat, especially where I live, because for one, they are hunters, and he will end up hunting the other domesticated cats. And for two, I don't want him going out because, I don't want anybody stealing him, because he's an exotic kind of a cat. And I don't want him getting lost. There's roads nearby. I don't want him getting ran over. So, but I'm going to get him a cat harness so I can, take him outdoors. So he can still get his outdoor fix. But I just kind of wish I lived in the country, where he can just have free reign. Someday I would love to live in the country. But for now, not so much. But he seems extremely content in my place and with me. Yeah, he's really enjoying living at my place. So that's the update. I have to get back to work. It's Monday. Mondays are usually more lax than the other days, so which is why I have this opportunity. And I think I put on like 5 pounds over the weekend. I went to my parents, and there's this other story I have to tell. Kind of funny. I went to my mom and dad. She invited me for dinner last night, and so I had to leave Benny alone for like 2 hours. I was kind of worried, like what's going to happen? Is he going to destroy my house? Like, what's going to happen? Although nothing was touched, he's very respectful. He doesn't go around breaking things, but walked in the door. Where was my cat? Totally silent in my house. Quiet. I'm like, oh crap, did he like escape through an air vent or something? I'm like looking all around the house. Benny, where are you? And finally, I look under my bed. First time really that he's ever actually been under the bed. He was in the very back corner, sulking, wouldn't talk to me. I tried coaxing him out. Nothing. He was so pissed at me for leaving him. So finally, I'm like, I'm just going to leave you alone. I'm going to give you your quiet time. I know you're mad. So I went out in the living room, turned on the TV, and I gave him, like, probably 15, 20 minutes later, he finally comes walking out. Totally forgave me. Got back on my lap, purring. I'm like, thank you for forgiving me. Please don't hate me. I'm sorry I left you. Yeah. So I'm going to have to devise ways to keep him entertained while I'm at work. Yeah.